new over. But the runs scored in that over will be calculated for the batting team. Yeah. The ball will be called no ball if the bowler is bowling sideways or releases the ball above the waist height or below the knee level. Yeah. And the ball should go with a single bounce to the batsman. If it balls two bounces before the pitch, then it is a dead ball or the no ball. No ball, no ball. It's a no ball. हाँ. नहीं. It's given a no ball. It's a no ball. Two bounces. इसमें no ball दिया हुआ है. Maximum four fielders behind the stumps on the bowling side, यानी कि fielding side में. फिर wicket keeper is mandatory. Direct catches only allowed. No rebounds, no ceilings catches are not allowed. Yeah. LBW is not there, but leg by runs are allowed. Player attire, sports shoes are mandatory. Tiebreaker rules: in case of a tie, a super over will be played. 1 over, 6 balls for every team. 2 bowlers can bowl 3 balls, and 2 wickets for the batting team. The team that batted second in the match will bat first in the super over. Okay. Anything else you want to know about the rules?
Just that clarification, like if it's a
Dead ball or no ball, no?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just tell you.
Because there was dead ball written in the document, so that's like I'm just slightly doubtful.
The 2 bounce is a no ball, no? It's a no ball. Yeah.
It has to be one bounce, but
Yeah.
अगर वो dead ball हो गया, then it will be counted as a no ball.
No.
That's what we are clarifying.
Ball bouncing twice before reaching the batsman will be called dead ball. Dead ball. Yeah. So we can go for a toss. Yeah.
Like the first ball has to be faced by a woman. What if she gets out? A guy can, like,
Yeah.
वो सिर्फ first ball का rule है.
फर्स्ट बॉल का रूल है, पूरे ओवर का रूल नहीं है.
So whenever there's a female bowler, there has to be a female batsman. उसके बाद अगर that lady also gets out, then the male batsman.
Okay, so in the first women's over, the ladies has to come up first. If she's on the non-striker end also, she'll go to the strike if the first lady goes out. After both the ladies go out, the male can come up. So can we get the umpires in for the toss? I request Mr. Amit Raizada, the Vice President Facilities for the DWF Global Delivery Center, to come in for the toss. Yes, umpires, we're going to have a toss. So we have the strikers, we have the pirates. So the heads, this is the heads, this is the tails. And here we have tails. So strikers win the toss and they select.
Bat first.
So strikers have won the toss and they're going to go for batting first. So yes, Pirates, make your strategies for the bowling lineup. Yeah, get your best women for the bowling. And the strikers, Get your best women first on strike. So yes, before we start up the match, I would request here everyone together. Yes, हर अच्छे काम की शुरुआत हम गणपति बाप्पा से करते हैं, तो आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू बी टुगेदर. गणपति बाप्पा, गणपति बाप्पा. Thank you. And I'll request the the umpires to be on the ground. Check. I'll repeat the first rule, the lady rule. Yeah. The first ball will be faced by the woman. The first over will be bowled by the woman. And if the first woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman who is on the strike goes out, the non-striker lady will come up for the strike. And if the woman and if she runs for a 1 run, then again she goes for the strike. Until and unless both the ladies go out, the male cannot face the ball. Yeah, जब तक दोनों लेडी आउट नहीं हो जाते, तब तक दोनों वुमेन्स आउट नहीं होते, तब तक मेल स्ट्राइक पे नहीं आएगा. अगर वुमेन सिंगल रन लेते हैं मेल के नॉन स्ट्राइक पे होने पे भी, तो वुमेन अगेन कम्स अप ऑन द स्ट्राइक.
अगर एक सिंगल रन आया तो फिर भी
check. So yes, Pirates, are you ready? Strikers, are you ready? Umpires, are you ready? Umpires, am I still on a discussion? So everyone, are you all ready to enjoy the Mindspace Premier League Cricket Edition Season 2? Yes, 2 bounce is a dead ball. 2 bounce dead ball. Stump के पीछे maximum 4 people. Yeah. Says both the teams ready. Bowler ready. So 3, 2, 1, and let's play.
Good shot through the leg side. A single. Women should come back on strike. That was a good shot. Square leg reason. We are getting ready for the next ball. Outside the off stump, well outside the off stump. That's a wide. Is it no? No ball. Umpire signals a no ball. That's a free hit. That's a good shot. Fielded well. Good fielding. Dead ball signaled by the umpire.
Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Good bowling inside edge, back straight to the keeper. Good comeback from the bowler here. 4 balls over. The score is 2 for the loss of a wicket. Good bowling, good comeback, a good shot straight to the fielder. Ball given back to the keeper. 1 more run added to the score. Last ball of the over, punched through the leg side, trying for a single. A good throw might have resulted in a wicket, but in the end it's 4 runs from the first over. Good start to the tournament here in Pune. Excellent start, 4 runs acquired in the first over. We are live here. Mindspace Premier League. I hope everyone is enjoying the match. It's a 5-over match. Four for the loss of a wicket. Strategy going on between the two batters. With 4 more overs remaining and the fielders are also strategizing.
Bowler's name?
Good bowling that and a very good shot that through the point region, square leg region. Clever batting. And that is a flat batted 6. 6 runs. Once again, and that has been dispatched for another 6. Back-to-back 6s here. From the back foot, punched away for a 6. Hat-trick of 6s here. Suddenly the run rate has touched the mountaintop. Full toss and that has been deposited for a boundary. Good. Last ball of the over. 1 run taken, that is not a boundary. That's a dot ball. Good fielding displayed. Clever shot, rotates the strike. Raviraj Sethi batting on 20. He has faced only 9 balls. Strike rate 222. He's only dealing in 6s. He doesn't care about the force. And Priyanka is also batting with a strike rate of 100. Credit goes to Priyanka. She has been rotating the strike well here. A 3rd over coming up. Change of angle for the bowler.
Bowler's name?
Bowler's name, please. Good shot. Straight to the fielder. Good fielding. Charged outside the crease and eventually let it go for the wide. Down the leg side and a wide signaled by the umpire. That is an excellent shot here. Straight down the ground, 6 runs. 4th 6 here. Raviraj is dealing only in 6s. And that is a dead ball. Let's that go. That is a wide signaled by the umpire. Extras are coming in heaps here. Down the leg side, another wide. The bowler is in a little bit of pressure here. Goes for the big shot through the covers. That is a big shot over mid off for 6. Fifth six for Raviraj. Full toss deposited for a 6. Punch right through the leg side. Another 6 signaled by the umpire. 4 balls. Score is 46 for 1 after 2.4 overs. That is a big shot here. That's a 4. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. The previous ball was a boundary, 4 runs, and now the dead ball. And down the leg side, this is signaled as a wide. Umpire signals. DWF strikers have crossed 50 runs. Full toss and good effort here. Rotated the strike. Square leg umpire is in display here. We are waiting for his signal. And run rate is like 17 runs per over. Can you believe that? The atmosphere is electric over here. At the end of 3 overs, 52 for 1. Getting ready for the 4th over. An excellent shot that on the knees through the covers for a big 6. That is a wide, excellent batting. That is another wide down the leg side this time. And the bowler has changed his sides. That is a 6. What a way to bring up his half century. First half century of the tournament. He moves to 60 with that shot. Raviraj Sethi batting on with a boundary and 9 sixes in batting on 61. That is a 6. Through the leg side, straight down the ground. 6 runs. Massive shot that. Goes through the back foot. Straight to the fielder. Unfortunate way to get out. What an electric inning that has come to an end. Hit wicket. Of all the methods to get out, he found hit wicket to be the reason. Another excellent inning coming to an end. Electric strike to the tournament. Reminds me of the knock Brendan McCullum played in the first match of IPL back in 2008. So DWF strikers lost their second wicket. They are batting on 78 for the loss of 2 wickets. The run rate is beyond 20. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond 20 runs per over. Batter's name please. Dhawal coming up, new batter. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. Wide ball. Try to sweep that. And he's gone. Fall off another wicket. One brings another. Unfortunate way to get out. Run out.
नाव काय मॅम तुमचं आणि सरांचं बॅटर्स नेम
Batter's name, please.
चार ओव्हर 79
4 overs, 79 for 3.
बॉलर्स नेम
Apurv. Dead ball. Needs to reload that again. Another dead ball here. In the air, and that has ricocheted off the wire. Good shot straight to the fielder. Good fielding. Bowling and fielding excellent in this over. Goes for a big shot. Another run out. Unfortunate way to lose the wicket. 4 down now. Suddenly the run rate has come down. Subsequently they have also lost a lot of wickets. The fall of Raviraj's wicket has suddenly turned the tides. The bowling team is coming back into the match suddenly.
युवराज ना
From the on the back foot. Could have been a wicket had it been a little bit quicker. Anyways, good over till now. This has been. The left-handed batter now on strike. Next ball coming up. And waiting for the umpire signal. That has been signaled as a dead ball. Next ball coming up here on the back foot, straight to the fielder. Excellent fielding, but no backing up there. And that is resulting in probably an overthrow. Oh my goodness, can you believe this? Could you believe this? A wicket, but 2 extra runs given. It's either a glass half filled or half full. Another wicket has fallen down, but 2 more runs. Should not have been any run over there. Good shot, wanted to sweep that one. Good fielding, very, very good fielding. Excellent fielding. Excellent display of fielding. Over and good fielding changes match. And another wicket has fallen down. Excellent fielding we have seen here. Good cricket overall we have witnessed. The way the batting team started their innings. They were clocking 20 runs per over at one point in time. Currently the run rate is 17.17. Five overs completed, 83 for the loss of 6 wickets. 84 the target is in 5 overs. Must be said, excellent comeback from the bowling team in the last over. Created a lot of chances, took wickets. The highlight of the first innings was Raviraj Sethi. 67 runs scored in 20 balls. 10 sixes and a boundary. The inning that has kept the tournament going. We are live here, Mindspace Premier League Season 2 first match. Live from Kharadi, Pune. Electric atmosphere here. A beautiful morning here. First match. We are done with the first innings. Team batting first were able to manage 83 runs on the board in 5 overs. 84 to win is a tricky target. You need a good start from your openers to be able to chase this down. On the other hand, the DWP strikers need to keep it tight, need to avoid giving extras, and probably they would be able to win the match. About to, requested to set the fielding now. Umpires, strict instructions. It's time to start the second innings. Bowler Priyanka. Task in her hands. She has a lot of runs to defend. Kavita Mane is on strike. Her fielding was excellent in the first innings, so that should give her the momentum. And Onkar Pardesi is on non-striker's end. Do what you've been told. Ready then. What a good shot that. Unfortunately not getting any runs for that shot. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. So only one ball till now without conceding any run. What an excellent shot that in the air, and good shots, back-to-back good shots. Unfortunately not getting any runs for that, but good. Now that's in the air, straight to the fielder. 3 back-to-back dot balls here. You're coming up with a 4th ball then. 3 balls and all 3 balls. Good bowling and equally good shot straight to the fielder anyways. Good fielding setup. The captaincy has been good till now from the bowling side. Understood, learnt the lessons from the first innings, realized where to keep the fielders. 4 balls till now without conceding any run. A 5th ball, wanted to go for a big shot, wasn't able to connect. Probably should have been on the front foot. Last ball coming up. And wanted to go down the ground. That's a maiden over. End of the over. So now 84 runs required in 4 overs. Required rate is now 21 runs per over. But it is manageable. If you've learned anything from Raviraj, if that is anything is possible here. Second over coming up. Bowler's name, please.
Bowler's name. Bowler's name.
Dhawal is the bowler. Coming up with the second over. Dhawal is a wicket-taking bowler. Good performance till now. And Onkar is on strike now. Onus on him to maintain the required rate. In the air, wanted dot ball, precious dot ball. Not giving away any extras here. Neither conceding anything of the bat. And that is wanted through the ground, across the ground, another dot ball. And in the air here, chance a good fielding in the deep, excellent fielding at the mid-on area. Dives and saves runs for his team. Three balls. And the fourth ball, it's a full toss in the air. The batsman too early in his shot prevents him from getting a 6. Fifth ball coming up. And good ball here on the back foot. First 6 of the match. Through the leg side on the mid-on. Punched away through the back foot for a 6. And this time he goes through with the sword onside. Maybe failed to get enough elevation. Wanted to cross for a single. Good fielding, excellent fielding till now. Realizing that the required rate is too much. Two overs completed. 6 without loss. 78 required in 3 overs. In the air, and that is a big 6. That is a full toss. Dispatch for a 6. Umpire signals that for a 6. Dead ball. Next ball coming up. The required rate now is beyond 30 runs per over. That is a full toss, and that has been signaled as a no ball here. No +4. Not what you wanted. It's an above the waist height no ball given by the umpire. Not what you want. Extras won't be helping your cause. But perhaps they have a lot of runs to play with. Good fielding here. Through the leg side, but an excellent fielding prevents any further runs. Clever bowling from the bowler. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Good shot. Went through with the shot. On drive for a 6. Big 6 that. Keeps the match alive. Thank you. Good shot. That excellent shot. And that has been signaled as a boundary. So back-to-back boundaries here for the batting team. Keeps them alive in the match. In the air. Chances and concedes a single. A one single taken here. (29) without loss after 3 overs. (29) without loss. 3 overs have been completed. Another 55 runs are required in 2 overs. Dhaval is the bowler. 2 overs and 55 required. Goes for a big shot in the air. No ball signaled by the umpire. Umpire decision should remain the last. Excellent shot through the onside over mid-on for a 6. Flat batted that for a 6. Goes for a big shot and good fielding. Keeps that from any boundary. No runs conceded. Goes for a big shot. Signaled as a boundary. Our next ball coming up then. Goes through with the shot straight to the fielder. Straight to the fielder. Excellent fielding. A lot of credit needs to be given to the captain here. Good captaincy. Field setting was excellent. Understood the psyche. The score now is 41 for the loss of the first wicket. Two balls are remaining. 4 balls completed. 43 more runs required. Batter name, please. Sumit is the new batsman. A task in his hand, a difficult task. And that has been given as a no ball. Extras conceded here. Strike changed here, and that is a no ball signaled by the umpire. That was for above waist height. Signaled as a dead ball. Back on the back foot. That is a big 6 through the leg side over mid-on. The corner side, and it is hit for a 6. 6 signaled by the umpire. Keeps them in the match. Keeps their hopes alive. And that is an excellent shot. Straight down the ground, 6 runs. Keeping all the hopes alive. That is end of the 4th over. DWF pitch pirates. They have to pirate the pitch here to win the match. 6 more balls remaining. 29 runs required in the last over. 5 sixes are required. Last over, 29 needed. Bowler name, please. Excuse me, bowler name, please. Asim is the new bowler here. Last over. And first ball, and that is a 6. Keeping the hopes alive. 23 runs required, 5 balls. We are into the finishing territories here. And that has been signaled as a dead ball. All the pressure on the bowler right now. Next ball coming up. That is a no ball here. An extra conceded. Extra conceded. No ball given. Free hit. No ball given from the umpire. Next ball coming up. Done. And they travels the distance through the mid-on. It's a huge 6. Suddenly the tides have changed. The match has shifted the gears. Batting team now suddenly back in the match. $16 required from 4 balls. Next ball coming up, and that is a big shot. That has been signaled as a boundary. 12 more runs required. And And that is a big shot here. Good fielding, but that is gone for a 6. Oh my God, what is happening here? Big 6. Suddenly the match is into the last 2 balls remaining. Only 6 more runs required. 6 runs required. And in the air, that chance of a no, but there was a chance for run out, but a false shot. Batsman probably would be kicking himself. Was easily possible to hit 6, but to end up the bat, went to the leg side area, not for runs. Last ball coming up, then goes for a big shot. Couldn't connect that, and they get a single. They played really well. Must be giving credit to both the batters here. They brought the match down to 3 runs. The margin of defeat is only 3 runs. What a match we have had. Excellent match. Unfortunately, the PWF Pirates couldn't complete the job, but what an excellent effort from DWF Pitch Pirates. Please give a round of applause for them. From a point where they needed 84 runs in 4 overs, from there they brought the match down to only 3 runs. And the player of the match. And the player of the match, Raviraj Sethi, for hitting 10 sixes in the boundary. Excellent knock of 67. The opener, he came and played excellent cricket. Raviraj Sethi, also the best batter. Best bowler, Manisha Sharma, the best bowler. 1 over, only giving away 4 runs, took a wicket. Apurv played an excellent knock, 35 not out of 11. Then Sumit Das, actually he was also a good performer, 24 not out from just 7 balls. Dhaval Jitendra, he took a wicket, gave away 32 runs in 2 overs. And Sumit Das again contributed first with bat and then also with ball. Took a wicket in 1 over, giving away 27 runs. Excellent match we have had. That is a good start to the tournament. Man of the match, Raviraj Sethi.
Check. I request Pawan sir to please come up on the felicitation stage to give the trophy for the on the ground only. We'll give the man of the match trophy. So I'll request Pawan sir to please come up in the ground. And any guesses, guys? Man of the match किसको मिलेगा? Yes, the man of the match goes to Ravi Raj. So I'll request Ravi Raj also to please come up in the ground. So here's the man of the match trophies getting in. The first match, a really interesting one. बहुत ही बढ़िया मैच हुआ, बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग था. आखिरी तक समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि आखिरी ओवर तक कौन जीतेगा. And we have the man of the match, Ravi Raj, inside. The trophy getting in. Yes, the camera focusing on the trophy. The first man of the match goes to Ravi Raj. Can we have a huge round of applause, audience? Yeah. So now we'll be waiting for the second match to come up. We have a 10 minutes break, 5 minutes break, and we'll check it up. The next match gets in.
Hello, check, 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 check. Hello, check.
Check. The next match is between Ecolab Smashers versus Mavericks Pune. So we have Ecolab Smashers inside, waiting for the Mavericks. Mavericks जहां भी है जल्दी से आ जाए. Check. So yes, the strikers captain. So what do you want to say about the match?
अब क्या ही कहे. It was an interesting match. I think Ravi Raj played very well, and Priyanka especially, how she rotated the strike. I think that was very crucial for us, and I think that's good.
अच्छा, नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए क्या स्ट्रेटजीज रहेंगी आपकी?
स्ट्रैटेजीज वही रहेंगी. अभी थोड़ा बैटिंग में और इम्प्रोवाइज़ करना है हमें. बॉलिंग में एक दो बॉलर्स है, उसमें और थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करके इम्प्रोवाइज़ करना है. लेंथ हमारा प्रॉपर नहीं था, तो उसमें थोड़ा वर्क करना है. एंड ओवरऑल कैचेस भी हमारे बहुत मिस हुए, तो उसमें फील्डिंग्स में भी हमें थोड़ा इम्प्रोवाइज़ करना है अभी. एंड आई थिंक 100 टोटल भी ये पिच के लिए कम है.
Okay, so hope so you get the second win than the next match. And now we have the Smashers over here. Yes, Smashers. Captain कौन है? Yeah, Smashers. अरे इधर इधर अंदर ही है हम. Yeah, I'm over here. Hi. Yeah. So Smashers. Yeah. Did you saw the first match, the ending part?
Yeah, I saw. It's a very exciting match, and it's really good to see.
So they were defeating the 84. They chased it and they win it. So what will be your target? If you win the toss, what will you go first?
I will go for bat first only.
Okay, you go for the bat first, and what will be your target?
100.
100? Okay, so you have just got 5 overs to score 100. Yeah? Yeah, so I'll request the Mavericks also to please come in. Yeah, Mavericks, are you ready? Mavericks captain, please get in so we can go with the rules. Here's the last match, a quite interesting one, where we've seen the ups and downs for the winners, the Pirates. सोचा नहीं था at the first that they can win it. It was really a tough, but at the last, the Pirates won it. And now, the next match is the Ecolab Smashers versus the Mavericks Pune. So waiting for the other team. Yeah, Mavericks, we even have the timeout also. So Mavericks, jaldi se aa jaye, or else you may go for the timeout. Yeah. So we have the Mavericks captain coming in, right? Where is the captain? So I can go with the rules. Yeah. Okay. So please, I'll go with the rules, the major part of the rules. It's a underarm tournament. Yeah. So you all aware of it. So it's a 5 overs a inning. One bowler can bowl maximum 2 overs. So at least 4 bowlers are to be used. 2 bounce to the batsman will be a dead ball. Yeah. The ball above the west line will be a no ball. If the bowler bowls below the west line and below the knee from his, then also it will be a no ball. Every no ball will be following a free hit. And LBW is not out, but the leg by runs are scored. It's counted. In a over, you can bowl maximum 3 no balls. With the 4th no ball, the over will be cancelled. The runs added up with the batting team will be counted. The over will be only cancelled. Yeah. Next, the first woman rule. So the no. It will be completely starting from the fresh. Yeah. The first women rule. The first over will be bowled by the woman, and the first lady would be coming up on the strike. If the first lady goes out, the second lady will be coming up. Yeah. And when only both the ladies go out, the men's can get into bat. So if the lady goes on the non-striker end in the first over, she comes up again on the strike. It can be anyone. But in the first over, the lady is only going to face the ball every time until and unless both the ladies go out. The third ball, the male will come up. Bowling, yeah. Woman will be only bowling. So it is upon you, na. You have to out the lady or you have to keep her on the strike. Yeah. That's the strategy. The bowling end has to bowl it. Do it up. Yeah. So I think so all the major rules have been cleared up. Yeah. The last one, like the super over. In the super over, the team batting second will be coming up first to bat. 6 balls and 3 bowlers will 2 bowlers will be bowling 3 balls. So we can go for the toss, and for the toss I'll request Mahesh Bhosle sir, the HR manager from the Ecolab, to please come ahead for the toss. And both the captains, the umpires, Pritesh Shinde sir, please come up. Umpires, it's time for the toss. So both the captains, see, this is the tails, and here we have the head, the lions. So who's going to do the toss? Hide it. And who's going to call? Just wait. Huh. Okay. So the smashers are going to call. And here we have the heads. So the smashers lose the toss. The Mavericks won the toss. So Mavericks go for the bowling. And as we had the words with the smashers, they were going to select the bat first. So yeah, toss हारने के बाद भी इनको batting पहले मिली है. So let's see they achieve their target for 100 or no. So yes, Mavericks, make your strategies, come up for bowling. And the smashers, make your strategies, come up for bat. And the cheerleaders, yeah, the people, those who are cheering the team. I think so. We have some whistles and the hooters over there to cheer your teams. Yes. अपनी अपनी टीम के लिए विसल ब्लो करने के लिए हूटर्स बजाने के लिए ले लीजिए. इट्स टाइम टू रोर. एंड यस, क्या सोच रहे हैं? स्मैशर्स आर मेकिंग द बिग स्ट्रेटजीज, मैवरिक्स आर मेकिंग द बिग स्ट्रेटजीज. Yeah, 5 overs inning, underarm bowling. One bowler can do maximum 2 overs. So minimum 4 bowlers are to be used. I'll request the smashers to please get on the strike. Mavericks, only 4 fielders behind the stump. Wicket keeper is compulsory, mandatory. You have to keep a wicket keeper. Mavericks, set your field. I think so. Mavericks, you are less. No, you've got 8. Yeah. You can keep your IDs in your pockets. And sports shoes are compulsory. So I'll just have to clarify with the organizing team and the umpires. Rishi, one we have the loafers, one we have the formal shoes, and one is without shoes. So sports shoes is compulsory. Yeah. हाँ, नहीं चलेगा ना, उनको भी स्पोर्ट्स शूज, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं. You have to exchange with someone or the other, please. Sports shoes is compulsory. Or there'll be 3 less. They can play with 3 less. No. No, no, no. So we have some errors with the technicality of the players and all. Okay, so Mavericks, I think so you at least need a lady to get a shoes. Yeah?
आणि 2 सेकंद लेट झालं तर मला चालू झालं की लेट झाला. मी तुमच्या अगोदर झालो तो. नो एक्सक्यूज. हे आलो म्हणलं ते शीतलला गेलो पण दिसलं नाही. लागलं तर आम्ही शीतलमध्ये होतो म्हटलं. चला झालं चालू. चला चला. मी कुछ कर दूं. batter name Amruta. Non-striker.
Hello. Yeah. So, hello and welcome. We are now live. The second match is about to get underway. Maverick, who won the toss and then decided to bowl first. I suppose the result of the first match didn't cross their head too much.
Check.
Anyways,
So Mavericks, are you ready? I can't hear ya. Mavericks is still setting the
the Mavericks and then
Smashers, are you ready?
umpires ready, fielders ready, the strikers and the non-striker is ready.
So 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Converted into full toss, straight to the fielder. No runs added to the tally. First ball done. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. Dead ball signaled. Next ball. And that's a good shot. She opens her account with a run. Two without loss. And the third ball. What a good shot that. That is a 6. That is an excellent shot on the back foot. Goes through with the shot. Punched away for a 6. First boundary of the match here. Good ball that. Good comeback from Nisa. That's a full toss. Straight to the bowler. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Good shot straight to the commentator section and good fielding from Mahesh. Straight back to the keeper. But anyways, another run added to the tally. 9 without loss after 0.5 overs. Final ball of the over coming up. And that is a very good shot straight to the fielder. Drops the catch. Chance at the striker's end, not the non-striker though. And that's the end of the first over. 9 without loss. Good start, must be said. And that was a good start for the batting team instead.
Bowler's name.
Retired but did a job very well with a strike rate of 160.
Come 2 minutes. Now काय बोलू? Number सांगा मला त्यांना.
In the air, a good fielding. One.
अरे प्लेयरला बोलव. नंबर तुला माहिती आहे का? नंबर सांगा. 703 885 0303. डॉट आहे ना पहिला बोल. पहिला डॉट आहे ना रे.
The left-hand batter on strike. That.
रिटायर्ड आउट झाले ना. कोण गेले रामदूत आणि आलं कोण खेळायला? आउट झालेलं बॅट्समनचं नाव काय?
They pick up their first wicket. Clean bowled. Ankush coming out to bat at number 4. Another left-hander. And that is a big shot through the mid-on for a 6. That is a big 6 through the mid-on. And charges down the track. And good fielding. Return fielding excellent from the bowler. And this time chance, but that is a boundary. Good shot on the back foot. Went for a punch. Punched away for 4. Through the mid-on region. And this is a big shot here. Again, another boundary. After 2 overs, the Ecolab Team 2 are 23 for 1. Third over coming up. And that's gone. That is another wicket. Good bowling. Mahesh, good bowling from Mahesh. Kept it stump to stump. Fuller length delivery allowed him to get a wicket. 2 wickets down. Rohit has come out to bat. In the air and 4 runs. Misfielded in the dip. Better fielding could have resulted in lesser runs, but anyways. In the air this time, good fielding. Very good fielding. From mid-on he came all the way to mid-off and fielded that one. Next ball coming up. Down the leg side, signaled as a wide. Wide signaled from the umpire. Next ball coming up and that's a good shot. Punched away and straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out at the striker's end. तो कैच क्लेम क्यों नहीं किया फिर? नहीं कैच नहीं है। वो लोग अपील कर रहे हैं इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ। मेरे को भी लगा था एक बार क्लिक कैच। Good shot, that Yorker in ball. Punched it away to mid-off and there is a chance for run out. And he has been given out. A given out. Retiring the opener has not yet proven to be a good decision for the batting team. The new batter then Mayur coming out to bat. Good shot that in the air though. Chance of run out. Appeal not given. That's a run. Good bowling. At the end of the third over, the Ecolab stand at 30 for 3. Through the covers for a single. Chances of an overthrow, but they decide against that. And now there is a chance. Absolute misery of a fielding going on. Extras given. Bowler name please. Kunal. Good shot. Down the ground for a boundary. Through the mid-on region. Very good batting. In the air, straight to the fielder. He makes the ground and then decides not to throw. Kunal getting ready for the next ball. And he waits through the leg side. Good shot. Clever shot that. Realizes the importance of singles. while you're getting your sixes. It's important to rotate the strike. And he waits and he waits and he punches that one away for a 6. Over mid-off. 6 runs given. Over mid-off. Full stretch of the arm for the umpire. Signals a 6. Punched away for a 6 over mid-on. Excellent knock this one. Rohit reaches 25 then, facing only 8 balls. The exact kind of innings that his team needed. Dead ball signaled from the umpire. Dead ball. Vivek then. Excellent bowling. Deceived him in the air. Good bowling. Deceived him altogether in the air. Prized wicket of Mayur. The partnership was proving to be dangerous, but he has been removed now. Good bowling. Vivek, very first ball of his over. He has picked up a wicket. Mayur, the captain of the team. And the new partnership. Vivek has come out to bat. He will be joining Rohit in the center. And with soft hands, he has just flicked that one away for a single here. Realizing the importance of keeping Rohit on strike. Good batting. Last over is going on as a 6. Straight down the ground. Punched it through the back foot. Went on his back foot. Punched that for a 6. Important runs these are. Into the last over of the innings. And then charges and he has been stumped. Stumped off a wide ball. But an excellent knock from Rohit. Is this going to be a match-winning knock here? 31 of just 9. Keeper name? The wicket keeper Aman Saap hands down the leg side. Collected in a one go and stumped him. And the batswoman has come back. The opener of the team. And good effort. Wanted to bring Vivek back on the strike. But I suppose he has to take the onus on herself. Go for the big one. Dead ball signaled. He'll have to go back on the strike. Down the leg side, wide signaled. Good presence of mind. Realized that was a wide. And a leg by. Good batting. Must be said this. Amrita doing what is required of her. 2 balls remaining in the innings. This is the penultimate ball and another run added. So the last ball of the inning. The one who played the first ball of the inning will be playing the last. Some 5 overs ended. 61 for 5. Going through the innings then, it was Amrita who came out to open the innings. Scored 8 runs from 8 balls with a 6. Then Rohit played an excellent knock of 31 runs. Ankush also scored 14. In the end, the score is 61.
Check. So yes, Mavericks captain, what is your strategy for this time? Yeah, batting पे आने के लिए क्या strategy है?
We are going to hit 10 sixes.
10 sixes. That's great. All the best for the win.
So after the first innings, Ecolab, who were asked to bat first after Mavericks won the toss, they scored 61 in 5 overs. The run rate is just above 12 runs per over. And more than half the runs have been scored by Rohit alone, who scored 31 runs. In the previous match, we saw that a score of 83, even that was not looking safe. Second innings about to get started here. Nisa coming out to bat.
So we have the cheerleaders for both the teams or not, yaar? Yeah, jeetega bhai, jeetega!
Mahesh has come out to bat now.
Jeetega bhai, jeetega!
Dead ball. Dead ball. No ball signaled. No ball, which means it will be a free hit then. Wide ball, 3 runs without loss after. Dead ball. Just focus on the length outside the off stump. As a bowler, that's all you need to do now. Good shot straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. Good fielding in the deep. Mid-on fielder. Very good fielding. Chance of a run out. Escapes. Narrowly escapes. Good shot. Flat batted that. Chance of a catch. Good bowling. Good comeback. That's a dead ball. Anyways, this has been a good over till now. Straight to the fielder. Excellent bowling till now. White ball signaled. Dead ball signaled. In the air, straight to the covers fielder. Good fielding. Captaincy has been excellent here. All the fielders are in the right position here, realizing what is to be done in the first over of the innings. And that's a dead ball. Deceived the batswoman in the air. Good bowling that. At the end of the first over, the Maverick Pune are 5 without loss, requiring another 57 runs for 4 overs. Good over that was, an excellent over. Mayur is the new bowler. The platform has been laid after a very good over from the bowler in the last over. Only 5 runs given away in the first over. Good shot that. Signaled as a boundary from the umpire. And in the air, through the mid-on for a 6. Through the mid-on for a big 6, punched off the back foot. Good start to the over for the batting team till now. Good bowling, good and equally good fielding in the deep, but that has travelled the distance. 4 runs signalled by the umpire. The effort was amazing, but the result was not as much. That was a boundary. The bowling team under a little bit of pressure here needs to cope up, and he charges down the ground. 6 runs through the mid-on for a 6. Excellent shot. Realizes that the bowler is keeping the length a little bit of short. Excellent, the bowler. Good work from the bowler. Even though it's a wide, wanted to get him stumped out. A little fumble from the keeper. The strategy has been good till now. Change in the field, a little bit of change. Keeper swept position with the short mid-on fielder. And good bowling, took the inside edge. Almost got him cleaned here. Wide ball. Punched that one through the leg side. Wanted a single but denied the single in the end. And that brings us to the end of the second over. The score is 27 for no loss. A new bowler coming up for the third over. What an excellent bowling. Deceived him in the air. Slow ball and got him out. Clean bowled. Wanted to go for a slog sweep. He was too quick. Chance of a wicket there. Sagar. Sagar Raut has come out to bat, and that is a big shot. Excellent shot in the air. Charges down the ground, 2 steps ahead and a 6. Not giving any opportunity to the bowler then. And goes through with the shot. Single taken. Down the leg side, wide. Dead ball. Wanted to go for a big shot. Only took a bottom edge and straight to the fielder. No runs added. Till now it has been a so and so over. And this time wanted to rotate the strike. And chance of a run out. Misses the stumps. Good effort from the keeper in the end. Good effort from the keeper. At least he kept it down to no runs. At the end of the third over, the Mavericks are 35 for 1. 35, 3 overs. Required is 27 from 12 balls.
Both the teams having their great discussions to go on for the win.
Abhishek, the new bowler. Slow one, that's a dead ball. Way too slow in the air.
So once again,
It will
for
be
the
interesting to
cheerleaders
notice
for
what
both the
length he
side.
operates with.
जीतेगा भाई,
And the full
जीतेगा.
toss, the batter has been restricted to just a single here. Only 1 run taken. 11 balls remaining, 26 runs to get. The strategy seems simple. Strike, rotate the strike and then go for the big ones. The left-right combination here. And that has been flat batted for a 6 through the mid-off reason. Dead ball. Signaled by the umpire, dead ball. That's a 4. Through the offside for a boundary. Playing on the back foot. Using the depth of the crease. Realizing the pace and the bounce of the... And through the back foot in the air. Chance of a catch. Misses the catch anyways. Keeping it just to a single. Good fielding from Rohit. Every single run counts here. And that has been played through the leg side. And that's a boundary. Making the task now a little bit easy for the batting team. Only 11 needed from 7 balls. 11 required from 7 balls. And that is a 6. Through the onside for a 6. Now we are coming to the last over of the match. 5 runs needed. Maybe it's a little too late for the bowling team, but anything can happen. It's a game of cricket. 5 runs required. Mavericks, the right player on strike, and he has been deceived in the air. Very good bowling. Rohit, good bowling from him. And keeping it simple. This time, he has deceived the batter in the air. Good fielding, keeping it just to a single. Runner ball still required. 4 runs needed from 4 balls. Rohit seems very confident. He knows what he's doing. And the field setting has been excellent. Credit goes to captaincy a lot. That is a big shot in the air. Fielded well. There's chance of a run out and he misses. Another chance. Goes begging. 3 runs required from 3 balls. Difficult chances. Need to convert them into wicket if you need to win the match. But an excellent effort. Full marks for the effort. Everyone clapping right now in the field. The environment is so energetic. The Mindspace Premier League, we are live in Kharadi, Pune. Next ball coming up. That's a wide down the leg side. 2 required now. That's the end of the match. Down the ground 6. That's the end of the match.
Like a helicopter
Easy win
shot.
in the end for Maverick Pune. Having won the toss, they had decided to bowl first and restricted the opponents to merely stayed above 60, and then in the end chased that down with comfortable amount of balls remaining.
So we'll
we
be
have
having
concluded
a
the second match.
presentation part for the man of the match.
Good effort from both the teams here. A round of applause.
Yes.
And the Mahesh Patil has been like amazing performance. 38 not out from 14.
Man of the match.
Mahesh Patil is the man of the match here. 38 not out from 14. And not only that, he also took a wicket in the 1 over that he bowled.
Man of the match, Mahesh Patil. And I'll request the Smashers captain to please come in to Smashers captain to please come up to give the man of the match trophy to Mahesh Patil, the man of the match, the captain. Yes. So now, after this, we'll be having the third match for Mindspace Premier League Cricket Edition Season 2. So here's the next two teams coming up for the third match for today. Excellent 8 versus Ecolab Rebellion, GBS STP Rebellion. So I'll request both the teams, the captains, to come in. I'll share you the rules. Both the teams also please come in, so it will be easy for you also to understand with the rules. Excellent 8 and Ecolab Rebellions. Okay, so I'll tell the rules first. In the rules, the tournament is underarm tournament. Yeah. So everyone is aware of underarm tournament, right? In the inning, we have a single inning is going to have 5 overs. One bowler can bowl maximum 2 overs. So minimum 4 bowlers have to be used in an inning. Yeah. The next part is for the 4 fielders to be behind the stumps. Maximum 4 fielders. Sports shoes are compulsory. The last match we saw, we had some tough time. Then for the super overs, we have 1 over, 6 balls. 2 bowlers will be bowling 3 balls. The second team who comes up for batting will be coming up first for the batting in the super overs. And the basic rule, the tough rule is for the women rule. The first ball will be bowled by the woman. The first batsman would be also a woman. Yeah. In the first over, the women have to come up on the strike anyhow. If they score a single run also, they have to come up on the strike. Only after the 2 ladies go out in the first over, the men's can come up for the bat. Yeah. Clear with this? And LBW is not considered, but leg by runs are scored. No balls. For the no balls, we have the free hits. The ball should be bowled below the waist line and the bowler hand should not go below the knee. Okay? And the 2 bounce ball to the batsman will be a dead ball. So these are the most basic rules. The other part, I think so everyone is clear with these rules. Yeah? So can we get the umpires? Wooden bats. Only wooden bats. Okay, so for the toss, I'll request both the captains and the umpires to come ahead. Captain. So who's going to call? तुम्ही toss करा मी. I just head. So this heads and tails. Yeah. Who's going to call? It's tails. So excellent 8. Excellent 8 won the toss and they're going to go for bowling first. So yes, Ecolabs Rebellion, what will be your strategy? What do you think the good target would be over here?
So it doesn't matter for tosses. I would like to bat first always.
Okay. So what is the target in your mind?
80 plus.
80 plus. So in the first match we have seen like 84 was an easy target to achieve. So hope so you go for your target what you have set it. So yes, I'll request both the teams and the umpires to start the match soon. Yeah. Thank you. So Ecolab Rebellion. Send your batsmen. Excellent 8. Set your field. I request Rebellions to please send their 2 players and rest of the team to be out. We don't want to waste more time. Rebellions, please do fast.
We are getting ready for the third match. Teams are requested to get ready for the match without wasting any further time. Excellent 8 having won the toss, deciding to bowl first. So the batters are getting ready. Silpa is getting ready. Non-striker, name please, sir. Come on.
Milao tu. So, excellent 8.
Non-striker, name please. Aditya on non-strike. Silpa on the strike. The
Excellent 8 ready.
are eventually coming out. And now they will be...
Batsmen ready. Umpires ready. So 3, 2, 1 and let's play.
First ball, that's a dead ball.
बॉल इतनी ऊंचाइयों को बैट्समैन ने छुआना है.
Bowler experimenting with her length, but the next ball,
Good ball.
And a good shot, but that has traveled straight to the fielder. One step, two step, and the fielder is going back to his position here. And second ball of the over, and that has been pulled away. They want now they don't want a single. Confusion between the striker and the non-striker. Third ball coming up. That is a dead ball, signaled by the umpire, a dead ball. Another dead ball. A collab batter straight pulled away for a single. Rotation of the strike. And that is also a no ball. Free hit coming up. That's a dead ball. The score is 2 without loss after 2 balls. Pulled away straight to the fielder.
Both the teams, I need to tell you one rule, that is a no ball rule. If you bowl a 3 no balls in an over.
Next ball, that has again been pulled away. It was coming straight to the commentator.
Yeah, the 3 no balls will be counted, the over will be cancelled, and you have to do the fresh over.
And once again pulled and straight to the fielder. That is the end of the first wicket. Has been given out straight to the fielder. You've been caught. Caught by the fielder here. First wicket is fallen at the score of 2.
Lady will come up.
Last ball of the over coming up. Good start till now. This has been for the bowling team. And she's getting ready for the last ball of the over. And that has... flighted ball, and that's the end of the over. Very, very good over. Only 2 runs conceded in the first over. Also took a wicket.
Bowler's name?
Second over coming up. Bowler ready, batter ready. That's a wide ball. And that has been, and that's gone. Excellent catch. The second wicket is fallen down. Electrifying fielding, the 7 number jersey. Akash, good catch. Excellent fielding there. Dived and his right hand. New batter getting ready. He has reached the crease here. Task in his hand. Flat batter straight to the fielder.
Yes, with the doubts in the umpires, we are going to got a call for the third umpire. Third umpire भी घूम के दिख रहे हैं camera.
A television review here will conclude whether this is a wicket or not. A slight bit of confusion. And good fielding here. Akash has been electrifying in the field. And thanks to the DRS, thanks to the television, the facilities that we have, the facilities provided by Mindspace Premier League.
The umpires were correct.
He wanted to flat that one for a 6, only managed an outside edge. That's a good shot through the leg side on the mid-on. Good chance, good fielding. Excellent over till now. And the 5th ball in the air, straight to the fielder. Straight to the bowler. In his follow through. Oh, a chance of a run out there. Targeted the stump but couldn't hit it in the end. Regardless of that, it has been an excellent over. Only given away 5 runs in the first 2 overs. Only given away 5 runs, conceded 2 wickets. The run rate is 2.5 runs per over. Can't believe that compared to the first 2 matches. Flat batted that straight to the fielder. The 3rd wicket has fallen down. Soham is collecting all the MVP points for a fielder here. Ganesh has come out to bat. It will be interesting to see. And eventually the ball has found its way, a boundary signaled by the umpire of 4 runs. And gone. And gone. Another wicket. Flat batted that, but straight to the fielder. Unfortunate for the batter. But that's how the game goes. Excellent fielding. The captaincy needs to be appreciated. Excellent field placing. This is more of a captain's wicket than a bowler's wicket. Puneet has come out to bat. His jersey reads 45. That's exactly the kind of score he needs to score. In the air, straight to the fielder. No need of any risk. Avoids a single. Next ball coming up. And he goes for a big one, and that is a 6. Excellent shot. Good start from a... We have seen a 45 number jersey hit 6 in the past. Through the mid-on, that went for a 6. Much needed that. Final ball of the over coming up. And he goes for a big one on through the mid-on for a 6. 45 number jersey hitting 6s. That's a big love story. At the end of the 3 overs mark, the Echo Lab find themselves 21 for 4. They need to keep wickets in hand as well as score runs. And that is a big shot straight down the ground. 6 runs. Signaled by the umpire. Suddenly the run rate has crept up. And that is a dead ball as signaled by the umpire. Suddenly runs have started to come. And a strategy between the keeper and the bowler. A little bit of strategy change here. This partnership holds all the key. Going for a big shot here. Wanted to flat that one. Couldn't connect. A dot ball. Next ball coming up. And that has been flat batted. Straight to the fielder. Good fielding. An excellent throw to the keeper. Good fielding there. Fourth ball of the over. And that is a good ball. And that has been flat batted over mid-off for a 6. Suddenly the floodgates have opened. A boundary every now and then now. And that has been a good shot in the end. Checked his shot, waited for the ball, and just placed that one waiting for the umpire signal. A single rotates the strike. Mangesh has come on to the strike then. And Mangesh goes for a big shot. Straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. No, the fielder fumbles. 7 legal balls remaining in the innings. And that also is the end of the over. 36 for 4. 6 legal balls remaining in the innings. 14 more runs would allow GBS to reach 50 runs. A minimum of 50 is all is required. Milind. Yorker length ball straight to the fielder. And good fielding from Ankita. Collects the ball clean. A strike has been rotated. Puneet has come back on the strike. Puneet, who has been striking at 380 till now. And that is a wide. Wanted to hurry the batsman, keeping it on his legs, but unfortunately that went for a wide. Puneet on the back foot, through the leg side, collects, and that has been given out. Good knock from Puneet here. Excellent knock from Puneet. 19 runs he scored with a strike rate of beyond 300. 36. Flat batted, is that gone? Excellent effort. Good fielding. Certainly saved 4 runs for his team. Waiting on the back foot, wanted to go for a big shot. Couldn't connect very well. Only a single outside edge that. That is a no ball, a full toss, and that has travelled the distance. No ball and a 6. Free hit coming up. And that has travelled the distance. Over mid-on for a 6. Back-to-back 6s here. Rishabh. Last ball coming up. And that has travelled the distance. Down the ground. 58 runs scored. What a last over that was. Rishabh Ranjan, more like Rishabh Pant here. 18 from just 3 balls. Strike rate of 600. Even Rishabh Pant would be proud of him. And eventually the Echo Lab have ended up with 58 runs on the board. Given where they were at the end of the 3rd over mark, they would consider themselves very, very fortunate to be getting anything around 60 to play with. A lot of credit needs to give in to Rishabh here. And also, apart from Rishabh, Mangesh scored 11 runs. Puneet, the captain, scored 19 from 6. Unfortunately, he got run out. So these 3 players eventually made sure that the team reached near 60.
Ecolab had set their mindset like they would score around 100, but they were restricted. So now it's time for them to defend their score. And I'll request Excellent 8 also to make their strategies and send their women batsmen first for the strike.
It's time to start the second innings. Realizing that the required rate is below 12 runs per over.
Batter name? Zumana or Milind?
Zumana on strike, Milind on strike. Bowler's name, please. Priya. Yeah, Priya is the bowler. First over, task in hand. First ball, a good ball, straight to the fielder. That is the end of innings. Very first ball of the inning produces the first wicket. That was a good ball, kept it. Good catch from Bhushan. It was on chest height. Good technique to take that catch. New bat woman coming out to bat. Her target should be to play 5 balls. Realizing that her target should be to play 5 balls. That's a wide. Realize that extra you will get if you just stay on the wicket. Next ball coming up. That is a dead ball declared by the umpire. Needs to focus on the line and length. Next ball coming up. And a good shot in the air. Is that gone? There was a chance. A good effort from Silpa. Anyways, it was a good effort. Tried real hard. And next ball coming up. That is a dead ball signaled by the umpire. Another 4 balls remaining in the over. The first target should be to play out the over. Any run you scored should be a bonus, but first play out the over. And that is a dead ball. Another dead ball here. That's a wide. 2 runs added to the tally without having to stress too much. And that's a dead ball signaled by the umpire. Excellent 8. Should focus on scoring 8 runs in this over. Next ball in the air. That's gone. That's it. 3 balls of the over that have perhaps been wasted.
Yes, the first time we'll see a man coming up and the lady will be bowling. Is the over done? Over हो गया? नहीं तो उनका over continue है. नहीं नहीं नहीं. Over continue रहेगा.
बैटर्स नेम किसने हाँ बोला
किया they have to play 5 balls. पूछो रिकॉर्डिंग पे.
नहीं मैंने ऑब्जेक्शन दिया था ना इसको पूछा था इसको हानि बोला ऑब्जेक्शन दिया था
अंपायर ने हमको बोला ओवर खत्म हो जाएगा. अंपायर ने बोला हमको
पहले ही बोला तो पूछा था इसलिए हम लोग इसको आउट ही नहीं करते. हाँ वही तो हम लोग बॉल वेस्ट कर देते थे. भाई सीधा 4th ओवर से चालू को फिर से खिलाओ. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. और कंटिन्यू कर लो. लेडीज को क्या नहीं तो कैच ही नहीं पकड़ देते, सीधा बोल देते. पूछ के हमने खेला. हम लोग लेडीज को बॉल डालने बोलते हैं, उसी को बैटिंग करने बोलते हैं. नहीं उसी को बैटिंग करने बोलो.
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
अभी जितने बॉल हो रहे हैं उसी को माहित नव्हतं त्याच्यामुळे तो बॉल डेड करतोय आपण. दोनच बॉल झालेत. दोनच बॉल झालेत. दोनच झालेत. आत्ताचा हा डेड होणार म्हणताय ना. 2च बॉल झालेत. नहीं नहीं वो डॉट ही हुआ, 2 ही बॉल हुए, एक डॉट है और एक पे आउट है.
तो अच्छा हाँ अभी ये वाला विकेट कैंसिल किया है समझ गया.
त्याला थोडासा रूल्स मध्ये मिसमॅच झाला होता त्यांच्याकडनं, त्यांना सांगण्यासाठी. आम्ही नाही सांगितलं. दोनच बॉल झाले, 4 बॉल बाकी आहेत.
4 balls remaining in the over. Dead ball. Dot ball. 3 more balls to go in the over.
नाही नाही थांब जरा, 2 बॉल झाले. बॉल 3च झाले.
That's a wide ball.
बॉल 3च झाले. 3च झालेत बॉल.
Dead ball. 3 for the loss of a wicket after 0.3 overs. Dead ball. Dead ball signaled. That's a dead ball. Good bowling, clever cricket from the fielders. Clever cricket.
बॉलिंग आहे अजून. 2 बॉल आहेत, 2 बॉल आहेत अजून. 2 बॉल राहिले.
2 balls remaining in the first over.
बॅटिंग आहे, बॅटिंग आहे. बॅटिंग असं असं.
एक और है.
डॉट बॉल लागला. बस बस मस्त अंकित आहे. बोल ना. हा शिर्याला फोन करायला होता.
At the end of the first over, the excellent 8 have garnered 3 runs and have lost a wicket.
फोन करतो थांब. चल मिल्या, मस्त दिने मस्त.
Excellent 8 require another 56 run in 26.
बॉलर्स नेम.
Good bowling, fast, rapid bowling.
थांब 2 मिनिटं.
No ball.
नहीं ये ऐप थोड़ा स्लो है.
हाँ वही ना.
2 मिनिट ना ॲप स्लो झालाय.
मेरा भी 5G चला गया. एक और दिखा रहा है दूसरा. Slight delay in the proceedings. The target for excellent 8 is 9 in 5 overs.
रिकॉर्ड ऍड करतो ना. नाही नाही वरती दिनेश आहे का? हां दिनेश.
Good bowling. That's a full toss, but it was not allowing the batter to get in line with that. That's a wide ball. Clever work from the batter. Realized that was a wide. Left that Another wide. Excellent fielding there. 100 marks for the fielding. Similar kind of fielding that we saw in the first innings. Got him. Clean bowled. Rapid Yorker. Perfect line, perfect length. Kept the batsman on his toes. Not giving him any opportunity to free his hands. That is a big wicket. A dangerous looking player has been dismissed. The new batter has come out to bat. Flat batter straight to the fielder. Excellent fielding. Excellent fielding that. At the end of the second over, the
Check. 13 runs, 2 wickets.
dead ball signaled by the umpire. Aditya, bowler, and that has been dispatched. Excellent shot, found the gap. The precision, with clear precision, is found the gap there between the mid-off and mid-on fielder for a 6. Much needed boundary for Dinesh.
Yeah, excellent 8. Cheer your team players, yeah. Sixes मार रहे
That
हैं,
is an
कोई
excellent
आवाज
shot
नहीं,
here
कोई
through the
शोर नहीं.
mid-off. That is a boundary. That is a boundary. Good shot here. That's a dead ball. The bowler suddenly in a little bit of hesitation. Another dead ball here. Scorecard reads 23 for the loss of 2 wickets. That is a no and a foul toss. That has gone.
Oh,
That is
no
counted
and a
against him.
6. A free hit comes up. Wide. Free hit
Next
continues.
ball coming up. That is a dead ball.
Dead ball. The free hit is still on.
And that was
Oh, a single
miscalculated
coming
shot
up.
straight to the leg side and for a single. Dead ball signaled.
32 runs at the loss of 2 wickets.
Good shot from
And there
between
comes up
the
a
mid-on and the mid-off
boundary
fielders found the gap.
for excellent
Fast
8.
hands, rapid shot. Almost that helicoptered that for a boundary. Number 7 jersey playing helicopter shot. Can't ask for anything more. That's a wide. Out a good shot that. Down the ground for a 6. Umpire raising his hands, signaling a boundary. Big shot, 6 runs. Number 7 jersey doing it with ease. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. 43 for the loss of 2 wickets. And that has been flat batted. 4 runs.
4 run.
47 for the loss of 2 wickets. That is the end of the third over. Another 12 runs required in 2 overs.
47 at the loss of 2 wickets.
And that has been flat batted straight to the fielder. Good fielding. Good fielding in the end. Bowler's name, please. Getting ready for the
Mangesh
next
has
ball.
come up for his second
An
over.
important ball. 11 balls still remaining. 12 runs to get. And a full toss straight to the fielder. And good fielding. And
No run.
another dot ball, wanting a single, not getting it. A batter's looking a little bit frustrated, not being able to rotate the strike. Getting ready for the next ball then. Slow ball. But as a dead ball.
Dead ball.
That is a dead ball.
बैट्समैन की मेहनत पानी में.
Good shot. Converted
This
that into
time
a full
it's
toss
a
and slog
six.
swept that for a 6. Excellent partnership that has turned out to be. The partnership has... Good fielding. Keeping the batters grounded, not giving any runs. Only a boundary conceded till now in the over. Going good proceedings till now good. Bowler next ball coming up. And that has been signalled as a wide through the umpire.
So 54 for 2. 54 at the loss of 2 wickets.
Next ball coming up. That is converted that into full toss, but straight to the fielder. Chance of a run out. Missed with the direct throw.
Single.
Good batting till now from Dinesh. Also from his partner. Akash and Dinesh, both of them.
Last ball for the over.
Reminding us of the Gautam Gambhir MS Dhoni partnership from World Cup final. And it goes big through the middle. That is a 6. That is a big 6. That's perhaps the end of the match.
The victory shot.
What a run chase we have witnessed. With one over to spare. With one complete over to spare, the excellent 8 have won the match. The excellent 8 batting with a run rate of above 15 runs per over. And they ended up winning the match. Overall, the match was a very good one. Ecolab batted first, scored 58 in losing only 5 wickets. Then excellent 8 coming out to bat, needed 59 to win the match in 5 overs. They managed 61. And with 1 over to spare, they won the match. Congratulations to both the teams for a good match. First of all, coming on to the player of the match, Mr. Akash Das. First of all, he scored 20 runs.
Man of the match goes to Akash Das.
He scored 20 runs and then took 2 crucial wickets. One of the most amazing all-round performance that we have seen today in the Mindspace Premier League at Kharadi.
I'll request Ecolab Rebellion's captain to get in the ground to give the man of the match trophy to Akash Das. I request Akash Das to please get in the ground to collect your man of the match trophy. Yes, so this is from the presentation and the Akash Das receiving the man of the match trophy from the Ecolab Rebellion's captain. And after this match, we are having a short break. After the break, we'll be coming up with the next 3 matches for today. So yes, thank you audience for the time. You can enjoy your break and we'll meet you soon.
So we have concluded with the first 3 matches till now.
The next match will be starting at 2:15. So till the time we have a small break, the umpires are really exhausted person standing for the 3 matches back to back on the ground. Premier League. And the next match is between Amazon Strikers and UPS AP Warriors. So I request both the teams to get into the ground so I can get you all the rules. And cheerleaders यार आ जाओ धूप में थोड़ा आप भी बैठ जाओ प्लेयर्स के साथ साथ. हाँ आप सब cheerleaders हैं ना आपके टीम के. तो चेयर्स ले लो और बैठ जाओ. So yes, both the teams, captains. So I'll tell the rules. We have the underarm tournament. So you know underarm, yes. Second, 5 overs a inning. एक inning में 5 overs है. One bowler can do maximum 2 overs. Minimum 4 bowlers are to be used. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. No. That's why I had said, na? 4 bowlers has to be used. ठीक है? 2 bounce before the batsman is a dead ball. Ball above the waistline of the batsman will be a no ball. If the bowler is bowling from his above the waistline or below the knee length, then it will be again a no ball. So every no ball is going to give a free hit. In an over, if you bowl 3 no balls, the over will be disqualified. The runs scored by the batting team will be counted. And the bowling team has to start with a fresh new over. Yeah? LBW is not there, but the leg by runs are counted. Overthrow runs are there. The first over will be bowled by a woman, and the batting line will be also by a woman. So if both the women go out in the first over, only then a male comes in for the rest of the over. If in the first over the one woman goes out, the second woman is there in the ground, and if she runs a single run, then she again comes up on the strike. Got it? Clear? Any doubts? Any queries? Yeah? Only direct catches out. Sideways or the up, if you catch it, that is not a catch. Yeah. Yeah. The men's will be playing. The lady continues the over. Yeah. So umpires, yeah, I'll just check up with the team. Toss, Rishi toss, anyone is coming? Okay. So the umpires, please get in and we'll go for the toss. Captains, both the captains. Tail, heads. Tails, Amazon Strikers win the toss and go for bat. So yes, I'll request the Amazon Strikers to send the women batsmen fast. So yes, UPS Warriors, what will be your strategy and where will you restrict them from scoring?
So there's nothing a strategy like, but we'll try to restrict them below 50 or somewhat the score.
Okay, so below 50 would be a good one, because till now we have seen people chasing up till 84. Yeah. So hope so. Both the teams, all the best. If the bowler is going down ऑडियंस यार धूप थोड़ी सी है, विटामिन डी ले लो यार, आ जाओ, चेयर्स ढेर सारे लगे हुए हैं. Yes, audience, you can come up, get some vitamin D. Yes, Ganpati Bappa Moria, and I'll request the Amazon strikers to send the batswoman fast. अच्छा, ऑडियंस में जो भी चेयर्स पे आके बैठेगा ना, उसके लिए मेरे पास बाद में एक गिफ्ट है. I'll get some gift for them also. Yeah, we have some shade over that side. You can go there and sit. You can take the chairs also. We have the chairs over that side also. वहाँ पे स्क्रीन भी लगी हुई है. You can even see the match live on the screen also. And from the betting line, if one of the player will go and sit with the umpires over there, that will be a better part. Plastic bats are not allowed. ये वुडन है, प्लास्टिक है, ये अलाउड नहीं है. वुडन बैट्स.
So welcome back. We are about to get ready with our fourth match for the day.
Amazon strikers,
Everyone
batswomen,
energetic.
are you ready? Bowler and the batter both are ready. We are having some talks in the umpires. So yes, all the members over here, जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा, जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा. I can hear only the UPS sound. The other, yes, Amazon के लिए है कि नहीं कोई? जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा. Chalo, so for the fun part, till we get the technicals cleared, the beautiful lady over here. Yes, what's your name, ma'am? Acha, Kajal, ma'am, I have a tongue twister for you. Would you like to try it? Yeah? जिस चाबी का ताला, उस ताले की चाबी, 5 बार बिना रुके.
जिस चाबी का ताला उस चाबी सॉरी
जिस चाबी का ताला, उस ताले की चाबी.
जिस चाबी का ताला उस ताले की चाबी, 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 जिस.
Oh, lovely. गिफ्ट मिलेगा, लेकिन आज नहीं मिलेगा, आपको आखिरी दिन को मिलेगा. तो आपको ना आपका नंबर और नाम हमारे
First
एक
ball in the
सर के इस
air.
पे मैसेज कर
Straight to the
दीजिए,
fielder.
और यू कैन सेंड इट टू मी
No
आल्सो.
runs added to the tally.
टाइप इट एंड सेंड इट.
Next ball coming up.
On the fourth day, on the finals, you will be receiving your
Dead
gift.
ball. Oh, what a tragedy, a 6 on a dead ball.
Thank you. अच्छा,
Batter opted out of the strike at the last moment. So we will be re-bowling that ball. Getting ready then. Bowler on a mark. Batswoman ready. Wanted to use the crease. Went on the back foot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back dot balls. Excellent bowling. Keeping it slower through the air. Using a excellent bowling. Very clever bowling. Keeping it nice and slow in the air. Not giving anything to the batter. Good start to the match till now for UPS. And Amazon needs to find a way to score some runs. Attacking mindset here, and this time the batsman finds a way, goes on the back foot, punches that, but unfortunately it ticks the top part of the turf. So no runs. And this time charges down. This is an excellent shot. 4 runs. Commanding batting. 2 steps and 4 runs. Last ball coming up on the back foot. Unfortunately, once again the ball didn't reach the fence. 4 without. Getting ready with the next over. Bowler on his mark. Good shot. Even better bowling. That was, and a chance of a run out, but goes begging, couldn't collect the ball. Unfortunately, overall, the batter, bowler as well the fielder, all of them fumbles. That's a Yorker length ball. And wanting to go for a second run, and that is a run out. And that is a fall of a wicket. We are in the second over of the innings. Amazon strikers finds themselves less striked. The run rate currently, which is below 6 runs and over, needs to keep track of the run rate. We have seen in the first 3 matches, good run rate always keeps you ahead in the game. The next ball coming up then. Batter has been kept waiting here. Is that a part of a strategy? And this time it's down the leg side. Umpire has given that as a wide. That's a wide ball. On the back foot, wanted to punch that ball. The intention was clear, but the execution wasn't so much. The bowler credit needs to be given to him. And this time it's a good catch. That is an excellent catch. Fall of a wicket. The umpire raises his finger. Big wicket that. Fall of the second wicket. Amazon strikers struggling at this stage in the match. Second wicket down. 7 for the loss of 2 wickets after 1.4 overs. The current run rate is hobbling around 4.2 runs per over. New batter makes his way to the crease. The new batter, Pinto. Next ball coming up. On the back foot. Good effort, that good fielding, but eventually it ends up being a 6. Fumbles, but an excellent effort from the fielder. And the next ball coming up. Slow hands through the fine leg crease and just another run added. And the rotation of the strike. Good sensible batting this. Amazon strikers. "14 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 2 overs. The run rate being 7 runs per over. Next over coming up. Pinto finds himself on the strike. Strike rate being 350 right now. And wanted to go through the offside. Good ball. Deceived him in the... That is a no ball signaled by the umpire. Free hit coming up. And couldn't do much with the free hit. Chance at this non-striker's end, but free hit goes begging without any runs. And that is a dead ball signaled by the umpire. In the air. And he gets himself 4 runs through the mid-on region. Through the onside. Flat batted that. In the air, and yes, he does that. Upar hi mara hai. 6 runs. Exactly what he wanted. 6 runs. And this time once again, that's another 6. The floodgates have opened here. Suddenly the runs have started to flow. And a good shot this time. Excellent fielding. There is a chance for a run out. And unfortunately, the partnership that was looking so dangerous has ended in a run out. The last way you would have wanted to get out. Confusion between the two batters. And there is a reason the Amazon team, they've lost a 3rd wicket here. And next ball coming up. A good ball. Yorker length ball. Excellent bowling. Deceives the batter completely in the air. Amazon strikers finds themselves 31 for the loss of 3 wickets. Completed 3 overs. UPS, AP Warriors, those who won the toss and decided to field first. Next over coming up. Change of the angle. And put away through the mid-on region for a 6. That is a 6. Flat batted for a 6. And next ball coming up. That is an excellent shot. But straight to the bowler. Oh, excellent effort. Could have been a catch, but Swaraj did well. He perhaps prevented a certain 6 there. And down the leg, wide ball. Trying something different. Trying way too much perhaps. Down the leg side. Next ball coming up then. And this is a full toss. Couldn't do much with that. Wanted to go through the onside. for a 6 but couldn't connect. Would be kicking himself, the batter. Regardless, the new batter finds himself 16. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. And that is that going to... No, that's a single. Next ball coming up. And a slow one. Put away. Straight to the fielder. That is an easy catch. And the Amazon strikers find themselves 4 down. The projected score, which is now 55 runs. Amazon strikers would be very disappointed if they end up with only 55 runs from here. New batter coming out to bat.
Shit.
Gaurav has come out to bat. And this partnership now needs to work really hard towards Amazon strikers getting anything around or above 60. Looking a
Last ball
little
for
bit
this
difficult
over.
from here. And the last ball of the over coming up. 40 for the loss of 4 wickets. And next ball coming up. Flat batted that. Is that a boundary? Yeah, that is a boundary. 4 runs added to the tally. A strategy discussed between the two batters.
So at the end of the 4 overs, score is 44 runs at the loss of 4 wickets.
So time to start the final over of the innings. Are we looking at anything above 60 from here? Or perhaps the bowling team would find a way to restrict them. Interesting phase of the match is coming up. Full toss, put away. 4 runs. 4 runs, good shot.
Batsman trying hard to hit the 6, but the upper net is restricting them to 4.
And a flat bat at that one. But good fielding in the deep from the mid-on fielder kept that to just a single.
Single run coming
Didn't
up.
concede anything extra. And this time wanted to go through the covers. That's an edge. The keeper constantly begging for a wicket, but umpire unmoved. Coming the next ball coming up. And it's a good ball, that one. On the back of his hand. Good bowling. Excellent bowling. The bowler trying new things, variations through his bowling. Bowling back up the hand balls. Not giving anything to the batter. The rotation of the strike didn't work well for the batting team. Amazon find themselves 49 for 5 with only 2 balls to go. A new batter has come out to bat. Sarik on the non-striker's end. At the non-striker's end. (49 for 5) after 4.4. Next ball coming up. It's a full toss and that has been put away. Straight. That's a no ball for height, waist, above waist height, no ball. So that will be a free hit to the batter. And both the strikers discussing strategy here. One thing is apparently clear, that the bowler doesn't want to give anything to the batter, keeping it very simple up the air. And next ball coming up then. A good ball, that a Yorker length straight to the fielder. It was actually straight, not to the keeper but to the cameraman.
Check. I request
Anyways,
the
the
camera
last ball
team to
coming up.
not disturb the ball.
Next ball coming up, the last ball of the innings, and he has been put. Oh, excellent fielding in
Excellent
the
fielding.
deep. Oh, at the mid-on
No
region.
runs coming up. Wicket is down.
Wicket has been conceded.
Over
That is
is-
actually the end
So at
of
the
the
end of the inning,
Amazon strikers find themselves as deep as Amazon River here. Deep in trouble with score
So at the end of the inning, the score is 52 runs, all out. You can say all out. 7.
At the end of the 5th over, Amazon strikers are now 52 for the loss of 6 wickets. The required rate when the chasing team comes out to bat would be marginally below 11 runs per over.
So with what the mindset the UPS had started, they were going to restrict the Amazon strikers at 50.
2 runs only.
Yeah.
Or is it enough?
So I think so. This is the lowest score for
Perhaps,
today.
perhaps, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
This
Today
is the lowest
lowest.
recorded total of the event on this date at Kharadi.
Yes. So now it's exam time for Amazon strikers on their bowling line. Yes. Bowlers have to do the hard work. The fielders have to do the hard work if
The
they want to
captaincy
win.
needs to be good. The strategies need to be very precise. Like exactly what needs to be done. The field placements, like exactly what you saw in the second and third game. The field placements, that makes a lot of difference. It was the first match of the event where 163 runs were accumulated in 10 overs. 16.3 runs per over. Since then, we have seen a little bit of decline in the run rate. But overall, you could say this event has been a better size event. The team which is going to bowl well is actually going to proceed further. Having said all of that, it's time to start the second innings. The bowlers are ready now. I mean, the fielders are ready and the bowler obviously looks ready. The 2 openers are set. A little bit of discussion with the umpire. AP Warriors now. And the time has come, the time's upon us to start the proceedings. First ball. And good bowling that and equally good batting. They have rotated the strike.
Single coming up.
A single coming, but still be back on strike as per the rules. So a good batting, contributing with a 100 strike rate. Clever batting. Next ball coming up. And that has been signaled as a dead ball.
Dead ball.
And the next ball, good bowling, and that no, clever piece of keeping, very clever. And straight to the commentators' panel. Wanted a single, and they do get the single. So the batswoman will be back on strike. She's playing with a strike rate of 66.67, having faced 3 balls. She'll be back on strike. And she's been told what to do, and the good shot straight to the bowler. Good fielding must be said here. Batting has been excellent, but the fielding has been a little bit better. Next ball. A good ball and flicked away for a, perhaps, yeah, that was a single. And she's rotated the strike once again. Will be back. In the air, and has he found the yeah,
It's
absolutely,
a
that's a 6.
6.
Both hands raised. Only the second batswoman in the event to hit a 6. The Ellis Perry of our event. And that brings us to the end of the over.
The second lady for today's tournament to hit a 6.
The second lady to hit the 6. These ladies have reminded us about Mithali Raj and Jhulan Goswami, if you would. Nine without loss after the first over. That first over was an excellent over for the batting team, I must say. That was an opportunity for the Amazon strikers to dent down on the runs, but they... Gaurav, the new bowler. Task in his hand. Amazon says chances stay in Gaurav's hand.
क्या गौरव अपनी टीम का गौरव
And
बढ़ा
that is a
पाएंगे?
big shot. Uses his bottom hand to good effect, that puts it away through for a 6 through the mid-on region. Next ball coming up. And back foot on the back foot, punches away, try to cut that one. And the ball straight to the bowler. Good fielding in his own follow through. And that has been put away. That excellent fielding. Excellent fielding that. Excellent fielding displayed. The efforts, 100 out of 100 for the effort. Next ball coming up, outside edge in the air. And he...
Single coming up.
Unfortunately, he's dropped the catch, but on a hindsight, good fielding from him prevents any extra run. Not giving anything for easy.
गौरव बड़ी ही गौरवशाली बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं.
Next ball coming up, and he has wanted to flick that one. Chance of a run out, but no damage done. Good bat until now here. Very good batting. Somesh and Kaushal, good partnership between these two stalwarts. (17) without loss, 1.5 overs. On the back foot, goes for a big one. And he has found the gap, perhaps a boundary. Every single run counts. With every single run scored, Amazon's chances are going down like gravity. Mohsin has come out to bowl. A very important over for his team. Third over.
Kaushal on strike.
And he, through the covers, wanted to absolutely
Single.
murder that ball for a 6, but couldn't connect well. Anyways, he rotated the strike. Does what is required of him. Change of angle here. Perhaps change of the fortunes. Change of the angle doesn't work for him. A wide conceded. Anyways, he's going to stay with the strategy. Good ball that. I say good ball because he deceived the batter in the air. Wanted to go for a big shot. Didn't connect on the upper net. Prevented any damage.
Climate has gone good for.
The climate has been excellent today.
Yes, the heat
Particularly
has
after
gone
what
down.
happened yesterday. And a good shot that through the
Run.
covers. 4 runs on his knees. Puts that one away. One of the most complete batter shot, if you would say. Kaushal is on fire absolutely today. He reaches a double digit. Next ball coming up. That is a wide. Completely the ball is under a lot of pressure here. He has conceded few runs. And put away through the covers. What a big 6. Didn't do enough. Just driven through the offside. Used his bottom and upper hand with a good effect. Making things look very easy here. 2.4 overs. 35 without loss. Full toss, put away, and good fielding in the end. Appeal. That is a no ball, above waist height no ball. Asked to capitalize on the free hit. Perhaps yes. Next ball coming up, and yes, he has perhaps capitalized. How has he? Yes, he has 4 runs. Making the
फ्री हिट का पूरा फायदा.
making full effect of the free hit, if you'd say. And next ball coming up. This time it takes the outside edge, flies through the covers, reason for a single. A fielder in the catching area might very well have protested. That's the end of the over. Perhaps 41 for no loss. And 12 runs required in 12 balls. Yes.
12
runs to win from 12. Exactly what was the scenario in the last match.
Hello. Yes. 12 balls, 12 runs.
12 balls, 12 runs, just 1 run per over.
Amazon, you need to do some magic if you want to win. Wide.
Not a good start of the over for the Amazon strikers. Anyways, they have a chance to come back. 11 is still required. Every run counts.
No ball. Free hit. Pura
Put
out here.
away. And umpire raises both his fingers to signal that as a 6. And another good shot here through the mid-on region.
Single
And he
coming
steals a
up.
single. Absolutely stolen a single over there.
2 more runs to win.
And that is a full toss, would be no ball. That's the end of the match.
Yes.
That is perhaps the end of the match.
The winning hit.
The winning hit perhaps, and that was a full toss above waist. And Somesh has absolutely flat batted that, punched that one away for a 6 through the mid-on region. And that concludes the match. What a match that was. It was a low scoring match. And in the end, you would say that the UPS AP Warriors were clinical in their effort. One of the most convincing victories that we have seen in the event till now. The player of the match, as you would be able to guess already, he is Kausal Chinchwadkar. He scored 24 runs in 10 balls. Blessings of entire Chinchwad is in his pocket. 24 runs scored in merely 10 balls. And that's not it. It also took a wicket. Every wicket counts. Pintu Kuttikadan was a good batter. 23 scored in only 8 balls. Pintu Kuttikadan, best batter. And obviously the best bowler, Kausal Chinchwadkar. Congratulations anyways to the winning team here, UPS AP Warriors. They won with 10 balls remaining. That concludes the match.
I'll request the Amazon Strikers captain to please get inside the ground to do the felicitation part of the man of the match. Check. So I'll request the Amazon Strikers captain to please the man of the match, Kaushal from UPS. Hello, check 1 2 test check. After the beautiful climate, we again have the sun on the ground. Yes, the humidity says there would be a rain in the evening. नहीं नहीं मैचेस आए ना रे